Well, I was going to review this one yesterday, but I kind of ran out of time, so here we are doing it today. This is the Railroad Builder Kit expansion pack thing, whatever you want to call it, for the new 2026 stuff. And instead of featuring Thomas, I'm sure you can tell by this really nice reusable bag, the set comes with Percy instead. A very nicely painted and detailed Percy, of course. For some reason, the diecast is apparently missing a lot of detail that this one has. And I don't know, I don't have one to compare with. I mean, the closest thing I've got to that right now is the old Take Along one, which is a little beat up. We'll compare that in a minute. Really, the only thing it's missing is painted buffers, maybe the lamp and the lamp in the back. Other than that, everything is here and accounted for. The brakes are painted, or I mean, it's not really painted, it's printed on, but I mean, it's not stickers. All of the rivet detail, handrails, the domes, the whistle even is painted, and none of the plastic Thomases have any kind of extra bonus detail like that. And of course, this one is plastic. I'm sure if you've been in, or if you've been following people getting these at all, I don't know if it's like a mass-produced factory error or what, but this plastic Percy from this specific set has reversed polarity on the magnets, which means engines won't be, I'll just use the smart magnet Percy, where instead of engines facing together like that, he is separate, he's traveling a different direction. Now, these are smart magnets, so these work both ways, so keep that in mind. But I did get lucky with my copy, and my Percy has correct polarity magnets. So, you see, if I try to couple them that way, they resist, but they can go around the same direction. You know what I mean? Anyway, enough of looking at that. Let's look here at the packaging. Of course, it is not going to fit all in the picture, but the left side of the box has the piece count. That's the top of the box. Let me flip that over. That's the top of the box there, or bag, or whatever you want to call it. The right side of the box has that render they keep using. The bottom has really boring copyright info. Here is the barcode for it if you need it. Let's get straight into it. It is just a zipper, so you can take it out super easy. Now, usually there's like a big cardboard piece that keeps the shape of it more firm. I've already taken that out because I couldn't wait to get Percy out. Here is the instruction booklet. Here is one of these ever useful track adapters. Again, I'm going to harp on this in every video. They should include 2 per set, but hey, I mean, I guess we should be happy that they include them at all. There is that adapter there. Let me pull out the other ones. Give me just a second here. Got the box full of stuff next to me. There's the ramps. And there is the other 2 adapters with a piece of Trackmaster 2 track in the middle, just to use as examples. So if you've been buying all the sets as they come out, like Tidmouth, Bell Station, this expansion pack, you should have 3. You get the Cranky set. I think that one has one. It should, anyway. You'll have 4, and I'm definitely going to be stockpiling these. That's for sure. You can never have enough track adapters. Especially if you're like me and you collect just about every era worth of old motorized Thomas stuff. And of course, the new guys are going to work on the old track. They have wiggle room and stuff. They're not as fat and wide as the older push-along stuff is. Well, let's get back to taking all the stuff out of the bag. I don't think you get a ramp, and I don't think you get a rail to surface ramp in this. There's risers, curved, or I guess inclines would be the better term. A bunch of curved incline pieces. Now this little pouch here is where Percy is stored, so you can shove engines in there. Fit like 2. Well, can you fit 3? Let's see if you can fit 3. Oh yeah, if they're the smaller engines, you should be able to fit at least 3, maybe 4 in there. Go ahead and put away the old take-along Percy for now. Alright, let's keep going through this. Curves, of course. Any modern train set's going to come with more curves than anything else. But all track is useful, especially with a brand new system like this. And 2 switches. Right hand and left hand. Let me put these 2 together real quick. I do hope we get some sort of like crossing piece soon. That'd be kind of neat. Just a little more track variety, because so far it's been pretty basic. And of course you get, in this set you actually get 4 straight tracks, which I didn't look at the pictures on Amazon close enough, so this was a pleasant surprise. Because these are just stock standard. I'm pretty sure the only other... Actually, I'm not even sure if I have just a stock standard piece of straight track. One that's not got extra detailed bits like the one that came with Bell Station and all that. Alright. I mean, it's track for these guys. It's mainly what you're buying it for. Put that over there. And you get 4 risers. You get 2 of these really nice beige color ones. And then you get 2 of these like metallic grayish silver ones. I kind of like these more, honestly. I like the more industrial feel they've got. I feel like they would look good in the background somewhere. And that's everything in the bag. Now, of course, this is reusable, so I don't have to throw this away. I've been keeping the boxes for most of these, but long term, I'm probably not going to do that. Actually, while I'm here, I should probably go over the layouts on the back. Alright. This is the one they use a lot in the marketing material. There's that one. That one there's pretty neat. That one's also pretty neat. I don't really care for this one here that's just putting all the track in one long thing, but I think the one I'm going to build, and hopefully have enough room on this table for, is this figure 8 one right here. I think that's the one I'm going to go ahead and build real quick. Alright, and unfortunately my grass mats aren't big enough to fit this. This was just a cheap one I bought off Amazon a couple weeks ago, thinking it was a lot bigger than it was going to be. I need to go out and buy an actual grass mat. But here is that figure 8 circuit put together. Now the interesting part is you actually could swap that out if you just want a fully closed circuit, but I'm going to leave it like this. I'm going to see if I can't get all the other sets to connect with it. But of course it's about as basic as it could get. It's literally just a figure 8 loop. There we go. That one didn't want to go down all the way for some reason. Like I'm saying, I'm really loving these risers. I like how detailed they are. They're a little bit better than the Trackmaster 2 ones, I think. I do wish one of these straight pieces was like this matte, or I can't speak, this bluish gray color. I think that would make it look a little bit better, but overall, hey, I'm not complaining with it. You just kind of do your thing here. Or they could jump off the track. You know, that works too. That's half the fun with these things. But yeah, you just kind of... He does his thing. Motorized guys are going to hate these double hills. I'm very certain of that. But that's pretty much it for this set. I really don't have a whole lot of words. Like, I'm not going to go through all of the so many ways to build. I'm not going to do all that. I have the one I like, and I'm probably gonna, I don't know, I might keep this up, I might break this down, connect it with everything else, we'll see. But I'm gonna leave the other layouts for you guys to get if you end up buying this. I think it's fun. This actually got on Amazon. I got it off Amazon, and I have Prime. It never told me if it was like a coupon or whatever, but there was some Prime discount, so I got this whole set for $12, and I think that's pretty much perfect. If you can somehow get that thing to work for you, then go for it. But I mean, this is a nice short video. I don't really have a whole lot to say, other than I really wish they would include some rolling stock with these sets. I know there's no real destinations or anything that they can like drop off stuff in these smaller sets, but I feel like Bell Station should have had like just a generic Coach and Thomas, and I don't know, maybe throw in a truck with this one. I've bought all 3 of these smaller scale sets, and not a single one of them has come with any rolling stock that isn't just the engine that it's packed with, or whatever we want to call the brand new Herald. But yeah, I mean, if you guys want this set, I think even at $20 this wouldn't be too bad a deal, or however much this is going for. But just a shorter one of these videos. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know it's not super huge or anything, but hopefully soon I can get some of the other sets, or maybe the motorized engines will start popping up in stores along with the rest of the diecast guys, because I love these plastic ones, but I really, really do want to get my hands on some of the actual metal ones, and more than just James, because I've been refreshing that Amazon page religiously, and I can't get any of these guys other than him to show up for some reason. Well, that's about a wrap, and that takes my look at the Railroad Builder Kit. Hope you guys enjoyed it. No, it wasn't super in-depth for one of these kinds of videos, but I mean, it's a track pack, basically. What are you gonna... You can't make a 30-40 minute video on one of these. I mean, even 12 minutes is pushing it. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. Stick around. Hopefully I can get more of this stuff in soon, because it's relatively affordable. It's just kind of a pain in the butt to find at the moment. So that's about it for me.